We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Green Bay Packers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Green. Six. Mega. Red. Cycle. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. The Packers at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They had their 6-game winning streak snapped a week ago, but still, it's a team that's playing pretty darn well.
And like the old song says, accentuate the positive, and I think that's exactly what this team's going to do. If you've won 6 in a row, you know you're doing something right in the NFL. So I don't think the one loss is really going to discourage them.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Now Love. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. On now is the Packers punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Taken in at the 22. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Darnell Savage there to make the tackle.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one a first down pickup of 8. Looking to throw here. Bennett. Short throw, it's Higbee. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
And Bennett will look to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee.
And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Bennett now to throw.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Bennett now. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quicker. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
We're scoreless after 1. Play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
To throw is Bennett.
And he will slide down with a good gain. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. Maher able to put this one through, and the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Love now. A short throw to Musgrave. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Shot, 17.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
from the 41. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second
Hey,
and 7.
green. Smash, red. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
On third down, Love.
Now this aired out deep for Reed. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by a Kello Witherspoon. And the Rams are going to take over here up near the 40.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
On second down, Bennett to throw. He'll dump this off to Akers.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third down, Bennett to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
On 1st and 10, Bennett.
Flush to his right.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
This 2nd and 4. It's Bennett going to have another throw here. And he's got this to Jefferson.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
It's Lucas Van Ness there to drop him behind the line.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Back to throw, Bennett.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The confidence of having played the ball here, no panic in his eyes. As after tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Akers.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Bennett now on second down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Hunter Long, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Muller, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Packers, nothing. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Love. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Rams will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 10-0 lead, you figure they won't try to do anything foolish here. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
The score, Rams 10, Packers nothing.
Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So the pitch and catch good for 11, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to carry the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here comes the Rams punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Bennett. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Going right back to Akers.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 5 yards on 1st down, and just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bennett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. The 20. 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Aaron Jones, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Carlson's extra point up and good.
That'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Bennett looking to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down, Bennett.
Short throw, it's Higbee. Oh, he bowls over him. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Beautiful throw right there on third down, and it looked like this was going to be 6 points, but a nice touchdown-saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now with a first and goal at the 1.
They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers taking it in from a yard out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Marr on for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Rams 17. Packers 7. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
A second down throw for Love. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brings up third down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. An inside give to Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. First down, Love to pass. Caught on the right side by Jones. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Ready?
On first and 10, Love. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On second down, it's Jones. It showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Rams are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Ball free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down the field unloading everyone on fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Packers are right back in this football game. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Well, Love wants to shift things around.
Ready.
Here's Jones again on 2nd down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. Not losing with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 30. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. 1st down, going to the air with Love. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Green. Ready.
On 3rd down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Ready.
Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers. Still an important piece of business to take care of in the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense able to make play.
That's how they throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Bennett now. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Had open man that time. We ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute. The Rams punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return is Jones. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Here's first and 10.
Ready?
Now Love. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd, Bennett. That's out to the flat for Akers. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Rams, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Packers, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.